What is up, Speed Gaming fans? I am secretly a sliver. Let's watch some HMG between Muffins and BDI. One game apiece, deciding game 3. Winner gets to face Tam, which is a tall order. But unfortunately, the loser goes home. So see what happens here. I'm always interested to see what the openers are because I am not very familiar with this mode. So I know some people like to go to Saha, some people like to rush the mountain. I mean, you start with boots, so you can just go to Kakariko if you want also. So we'll see what they decide to do. Like, BDI has eyes for Saha. And Muffins probably going to the mountain. Was that a sword on the island? Looks like it was something, at least. Nice sword. Really do want that right away. Oh, BDI just abandoning his plan now. Saying, sword is good enough, I don't need Saha anymore. So we got a pendant on desert. The red crystals don't really matter in this mode, but there is one on Tower of Hera. And another early bow. I've seen a lot of early bows recently. In my race against Alex yesterday, we had an early bow. Our race on Wednesday also had an early bow. Yeah, just a trend I've been seeing. Nothing on Lumberjack Ledge today. Muffins doing me Lumberjack DMA, which I have gotten to work exactly once and never again. Hera Small here in the front. Hera Basement is really hard to check in this mode. Especially if Swamp ends up being a crystal. Because that Hera key could be your Swamp key. But, like, your Hera Big could be in the basement, so... Do you really want a Swamp key to go for something that is probably nothing? Alright, we're gonna rescue the old man now. Yeah, BDI with that sword. Really gonna have an easy time here. Wonder if he's gonna maybe Death Warp and try for the big key. Yeah, I didn't think so. not really worth it to try for the key steal, honestly. If you like, you'll have ways to get back here later on. Yeah, Muffins taking a few too many cabbages to the face. All been there. Old man just has a book. I mean, what did he think he was gonna do with that book? He's in a dark cave. How is he gonna read the book? Alright, triple booms. BDI going for Graveyard Ledge here, which is surprising divergence that I wasn't expecting. Ooh, blue bottle here on the islands. And it's not quite on the pixel, there we go. Well, Muffin's gonna do Spiral Cave on one heart here. Okay. Moldarm's in a heart pack and Barry's in the other heart pack. Okay, I see. Unfortunately, Moldarm gonna be the fairy pack because Barry's just dropped another heart. And a heart container here in Spiral Cave, which will be a nice help. BDI, meanwhile, gonna go for probably mini Moldarm Cave here. Ooh, Pearl. Okay. So that's the first major progression item in HMG. Because the Moon Pearl basically unlocks the entire Dark World, because you can do a DMD from Dark World Death Mountain. And get to basically anywhere in the Dark World. So that's a good find, but BDI probably still has eyes for some world checks. I'm surprised he didn't want that full magic there. Ooh, mirror's really good. So mirror is never required in HMG, but it's really useful for certain things. This just Dark Mountain here. Check the tablet for sure. Let's see what BDI does after this, though. Okay, so we've got pendants on Pod and Swamp. So that mirror already losing a little bit of its usefulness because Swamp is not required. Oh. Are we going to laser? No, okay. BDI pulled the mirror out. I thought maybe he was going to Laser Bridge, and that would be incredibly aggressive at this point. Yeah, he's still passing up on full magics. see both of these runners doing these extremely smooth boots clips, and I'm just getting jealous. Okay, Muffins gonna try to go to back of escape here, try and get another key. Like it. Meanwhile, that sword looming large for BDI here. BDI, please just fill your magic. Thank you. Uh-oh. Muffin's getting juggled here. Down to half a heart. Might need to blow his blue here. Oh, BDI going to Hookshot Cave? Can BDI hover? Can't find Hookshot Cave. There we go. I wonder if BDI can hover, and that's why he's doing this play. I used to like this Pearl directly into Hookshot Cave, but glove locked glove, let's go. Oh no! Muffins got shot. That is incredibly unfortunate. BDI trying to go for that bottle. Unfortunately, that up teleport is not quite good enough. You need to go over here. This one will be fine. Tektites like to bother you over here. I kind of like the one further to the left, but that's beyond the hammer pegs, so... make do with what we've got. Personally, I think BDI should just throw a bomb at them, but you know, it's easy to say when you're not holding a controller. Alright. Muffins down Super Bunny Cave. Oh. Yeah, you gotta press up first to knock yourself into the collision. But yeah, there's the backup. So Muffin's also going for this one in logic check in Hookshot Cave. See what he follows it up with. Okay, well, he's killing the berry, so I think we might see some hovering here. Very nice. Oh, way too high. Alright, back of escape for BDI. Bunch of junk. Good ups there by Muffins. Wonder what he's got in store. Probably Catfish DMD. Yeah. Let's go check what the Scamfish has. BDI going for Hobo here, probably followed up by Ice Rod Cave. I'm surprised no one's been to Eastern yet. Oh, that's right. We have the mirror, so we'll just splash delete to Zora. Okay, this makes a lot more sense on Muffins' end now. I'm probably just saving quit from Zora. I don't think there's really any need to go back up the mountain. Short on funds. Since when has Zora ever had anything? And that's unfortunately just kind of hard isolated for Muffins now. Has already done Lightside Mountain, already done the Catfish DMD, so you're just gonna have to go there at some point. And yeah, seeing the $600 there, probably not thrilled about that. They just had to isolate Zora. BDI meanwhile is gonna get to check Zora. This is anything, it's really bad for Muffins. Okay, it's 10 arrows. Most expensive 10 arrows in the game. And... okay, we're just doing a Thieves DMD. Yep. Wonderful. See what BDI chooses to do. Probably just following in Muffin's footsteps here. That sword is looming large, though. Okay, second bottle. Muffins does want it. Yeah, I guess if we end up YBAing to anything, BDI, you can't arm spin speed when you're facing to the left. You have to be facing up or down. So I guess if we end up having to YBA to something, then the second bottle is good. Or maybe Muffins is reading that swords are going to be a little scarce. Oh, we got a Muffins dash from the originator himself. Let's go. Oh, I completely forgot. Muffins has not even touched Kakariko yet, so some nice efficiency here. Fire Rod. Blind's Hut. Oh, and was that a hammer there in Skullwoods? Phoenix can help me out with that, but I only saw it very quickly. Sorry, Holy Smoke is our tracker, not Phoenix. Yeah, finding that fire rod means that Muffins is really gonna miss that sword. Muffins is gonna be really unhappy when he sees that sword was just available from the jump. And then once BDI finds fire rod, I think he's probably not going to be happy that he's already been to Skull, but you know, finding the hammer in the front is kind of ideal. Ooh, are we fake powdering? Okay, so Muffins is gonna map wrap and fake powder. So double out of logic here. See if this pays off. Of course not. Referring to the chat, Muffins doesn't care as much about the hammer. The sword would allow him to clear Skullwoods. That's why he would want the sword. Hammer doesn't really help Muffins at the moment, except to push him toward Pod. Yeah, so both runners getting to live the dream of Dark Death Mountain DMD into Kakariko clear with mirror. Oh, and I completely missed that there's a lamp in the back of Blind's hut there. So both torchlighters just sitting in Blind's hut, which I guess is a better place than GT. Which is where both torchlighters were in mine and Alex's race yesterday. Okay. These sounds of crystal. You got a hammer, so might as well. Yep, we have silvers on both sides. About 20 minutes in. The real big factor right now is that BDI has a sword that's just sitting on Hylia Island, and Muffins has missed out on that sword. Another minor difference we have is that BDI has Skullwoods for the hammer, but Muffins is not going to stay out of there forever, so he will get that in fairly short order. Muffins is making a risky play here, going into Thieves Town without the hammer, though. Also is down to half a heart. Does have a blue in reserve, I believe. I don't think he's used it yet. Oh, nice timely sank heart. It's okay, chat. No one's ever died in Thieves Town. He was fine. That was calculated. Alright, and we do get a small key. I have not been counting items, but I believe there is an item in the big chest. At the very least, it's a 50-50. Blowing that blue for magic here. Gonna get a Samaria blind fight here. Rare treat. Okay, so there is an item in the big chest, but it is nothing, so Muffins isn't gonna get burned by skipping it unless we get into like a medallion hunt later. And he chooses to go back. Very nice. Very nice Mario blind fight there. It's not a situation that you're really in very often. And he executed it fairly flawlessly. BDI, meanwhile, is just going to do the boring old blind script. A little bit off script, though. Looks like he missed maybe the third slash there. Uh-oh. BDI. Oh, no. Okay. I wasn't scared. You were scared. Muffins passing on that heart piece. And that heart piece. Now, of course, he is probably using Muffins Tracker, which will show him how many heart pieces he has. And he probably knows that 2 heart pieces will not give him a full container. I am not privy to that information, so I will trust his judgment in skipping both of those. Oh my. I wonder if he goes back for it now. Because that's a 3rd heart piece. Okay. Looks like the answer is no, we're just going to Meyer. Nice can music there. Getting a shovel here right before doing the C check, which is very timely. Oh man. Muffin skipping all of these heart pieces. Just passed up on a full container over the last 4 checks. Sorry, the last 6 checks. 4 out of the last 6 were heart pieces. EDI doing the same, but is up a heart right now. Alright, both runners just gonna clear desert here. Muffin's not really sure what happened there. He was going for fairies, I guess, and then realized doesn't have the net. Oh. Okay, this is almost certainly some kind of setup for something. That perpetual block has to be a setup for something, and now that I mentioned the net, of course, there it is. Okay, Blockbuster. Okay, I'm not really familiar with Blockbusters, so you're gonna have to help me out, chat. Oh, it's a meme. I see. Muffins has never done a meme in his entire life, so you can see why I'm confused. Okay, and we've got a cape on the tablet there. Yeah, that block is just everywhere, isn't it? Okay. I love this. I approve of this meme. I don't know why I find this so funny. So, probably headed back to desert here. Oh, he messed up? Oh, I didn't realize desert was a pendant. Okay, I see. So you don't necessarily want to go back to desert in this situation. Blockbuster glitch is done in checkerboard. He didn't get the inputs right. Yeah, I thought it was just a meme though. Thought he just wanted the block to be on screen. Unless I was misinformed. Alright, double hype cave here. It's okay, Chad. I'll spread your misinformation, as long as you'll let me. Muffins probably kicking himself now that he sees that sword. Going for the front-facing swim clip instead of the tam swam, which I find tam swam a lot easier. Uh-oh. Zora says no, you can't have a sword. This is definitely a situation where you see a sword on Hylia and you say, well, I could have had that a bajillion years ago. And BDI did have that a bajillion years ago. Yeah, scoutables in this mode are pretty important. Oh. Oh no. Is Muffin soft locked here? That's... I don't think he's soft locked there, but that is one of the funnier things that I've seen. Trying to swim clip back on land and the guards just bully you. So BDI and Eastern Muffins doing probably one of my favorite glitches. The bomb boost, the swamp portal shortcut into the bomb boost. Now, okay, just a hammer peg skip. Going for pyramid. Interesting. Thought he wanted to go to pod, but pod is a pendant. Doing the newer setup for the pyramid swim. I gotta learn that. It looks really cool. Last time I tried it, I soft locked myself though. I was just thinking about how glitch maps has not been that setup is not on glitch maps, and then I realized Muffins is actually one of the creators of glitch maps, so and also hosts it on his web domain. So we definitely appreciate that. Glitch maps is. I could not have learned the things that I learned this quickly without glitch maps. Oh, Uncle holding a sword, and you see the rare graphic there. Anyway, shout out to glitch maps. I have seen recently that it has been slowly being updated with the stuff that got lost. So, yeah. Big fan of glitch maps. Muffins also heading into Eastern here. Using the extra slash for the clean diagonal. 100% approve. Take that 17 frames to not soft lock. Twin, you shouldn't bully people. But that being said, Almo does constantly bully people, so you wouldn't be the only one. Alright, second crystal in hand for BDI. Muffins will get his in short order, but funny enough, BDI having the one sword advantage for about half an hour, and Muffins actually now with the sword advantage and another sword in Saha. I guess I just had to say the word sword 3 times, and then they would just appear. So that will be tempered for Muffins. What is... Oh, is this a way to get to the witch? Okay. Okay, and then you just relock the camera. That's neat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. How many Sphere Zero swords? Yeah, all of the swords were Sphere Zero. we got 3 of them so far. But Sphere Zero is a lot larger in this mode. Sphere 1 is also a lot larger in this mode, so... Alright, BDI showing me some tech, which is kind of why I like doing comms here. Because I'm familiar with the speedrun tech, I am not as familiar with like the rando tech, and we're going to Laser Ridge. Which, I mean, you're fully equipped to clear TR, and it's a crystal, so why not? Hammer was in the front of Skullwoods. Which, speaking of Skullwoods, I wonder if we're going to see TR clear into TR Portal into Scudgewoods here from BDI. Does anyone know if BDI will need Hookshot? That is a good question. He went into Hookshot Cave earlier and did not hover it. I don't know if that's an indicator of ability or that is an indicator of don't want to waste time trying this in a game 3. He could also know Moldorm Bounce, which Malmo will love to see on stream, of course. Now we're doing these outside checks the boring way. You can't Moldorm Bounce Hookshot Cave, big if true. Okay, there's our 4th sword there in Mimic Cave, which I guess is not Sphere 0. You need at least one thing to get to Mimic Cave. Moon Pearl, or I believe the Flippers also gets you in there. Magic. Muffins also wants to do Pearl Rock. Yeah, I am aware of the swim to Mimic Cave. I did not know that Brahmin came up with one, but yeah, his methods are very often cursed. And shout out to Brahmin Meat for teaching us all how to swim. Chomps be chomping on Muffin's side. BDI beeping, as we can all hear. Oh, BDI beating the final boss of the game. Or I guess the hardest boss of the game. Which is remembering that you don't have hookshot in the torches room TR. Now the real question is, BDI exited the dungeon, so is he gonna just run back through, or is he gonna save Trinex for later? Looks like he's trying to run out of the front, so gonna save Trinex for later. Muffins not... oh, Muffins did remember. Okay, cool. And just as predicted, BDI gonna do the Scudgewoods here. Oh, maybe not. Going to GT? Oh, okay. Doing the mirrorless laser bridge wrap? Rather than going all the way back. Okay, well this is certainly faster than going all the way back through dungeon. Or even halfway back through the dungeon. BDI taking an intentional death here for a heart refill. Muffins unfortunately getting dead rocked. Wanted to do Azora DMD here. And dead rock set up in probably the most annoying spot, and now okay. These dead rocks are getting squirrely. Perhaps why they call them squirrels. Alright, Trinex down for BDI. 3 crystals apiece. Right, the only difference so far is that hammer that's just sitting in Skull Woods, but Skull Woods is a crystal and Muffins can clear it, so I can't imagine that he's going to stay away for too much longer. And of course, BDI needing to take that extra portal because he died in the dungeon. Intentionally, of course. Okay, and now we're just doing a catfish DMD. And I wonder if... Oh, I think BDI has already done Zora, actually. I think it's Muffins that went there without money. BDI had money at that point. Right, yeah, just a catfish check, and we'll see. Alright, Muffin's about to get his hammer, which actually doesn't represent too much, actually. Hammer is usually a really important item, but not in this seed. I guess BDI is going to ice now? There we go. Oh yeah, there's a way to set up this screen wrap that I need to learn instead of just raw dogging it the whole time. Alright, nice map wrap there by BDI. Basically what happens there is you use the mirror on the same frame as you do a screen transition. Oh, BDI not doing the bomb route. Interesting. Anyway, you use the mirror on the same time as you screen transition. That wraps you all the way around the map. So wraps you all the way to the right, and allows you to access Ice Palace. Ooh. Zero Spike Moth here from Muffins. Very nice fight. Half magic and ice, you love to see it. Muffins going back for the bridge chest. Not 100% sure why he didn't just do it immediately. There's no, like, since you went to the back first, there's no situation in which you're skipping this chest, so... Try and maybe grab another heart for the fight, or whatever. Alright. Pedge? I'm not sure anything can be on Ped at this point. Alright, just a heart. So we're not hitting 20 hearts this seed. Sorry, gamers. I know we're all looking forward to seeing the full hearts. Interestingly, I believe there is a 2-heart difference between the runners, and I believe if we were still on slow ROM, Muffin's game would be running slightly faster, because BDI would be getting some lag frames by having over 10 hearts. Not anymore. Oh, we're hovering the Skullwoods bomb jump. I see. Yep. Just practice in case we need to hover the Moldorm later. And there is Muffin's hammer. And we'll see what he wants to do with that. I believe this is GT. The stop at Spike Cave on the way. BDI. Okay, we're fine. Putting that half magic to work. Oh, Muffins is gonna have to damage himself out of here, though. Oh, okay, just gonna take the blue potion here. I personally just kind of doing that clip without hookshot clip up to GT, just because the hookshot just gives a little bit of added safety. Uh-oh. Okay. I saw a bush go away on BDI's side, but I couldn't see his sprite. Alright, both runners in GT. Nice big key. So whoever guessed 1 in the guessing game wins today, or 2, I guess. So we already saw the. Yeah, so hook cannot be on the climb, but it can, as far as we know, it can still be down here in the basement. Muffin's doing a cheeky hover into a bonk, which I actually kind of like. It's not a very far hover. Only 2 tiles, so. BDI taking the more traditional bonk and bomb jump route. Alright, nothing super exciting as of yet. Still looking for at least a medallion on both sides. BDI would probably like to see a hook shot. Muffin seems to have no problem hovering everywhere, so we'll probably do that for Mulder 2. BDI did get a bomb upgrade, though, which probably tells me that he's going to try to Mulder bounce. Alright, Ice Armos has health. We don't really need any more health. 13 hearts and blue mail is kind of overkill, but oh. That bonk shouldn't cost Muffins too much, but if he takes too many hits here, that torch might go out. Alright. Oh, missed it. Got it by frames. Let's go. Yeah, it's usually if you bonk, you can usually take 3 hits and you're fine, which that's exactly what Muffins took. and he, as you saw, he could not take any more. Alright, just the myths in GT, which are not, I believe the myths are not hard required for anything. We can, chat can correct me if I'm not remembering something correctly. Yeah, of course, myths logically lock a few things, but I believe we can always get to those things with some out of logic glitches. Alright, Muffins starting to climb here. Crystal behind, but probably headed to ice almost immediately after this. Hot take from chat that myths are cringe. I mean, we get them in ADRMG, so, but they're a replacement for the first glove, so yeah, okay, I can get behind that. Myths are cringe. You're right. Yes, thank you, chat. We are currently tied on crystals because BI has not killed them all. We are getting into the, what I would call the end stages of this game, so be sure to give our runners a follow, and of course, thank you to Holy Smoke for tracking, thank you to Phoenix for being our restream helper today, and thank you, Malmo and Muffins, for putting this on. I know I've been having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, check the schedule in the Discord for other restreams of this Hyper Major Glitches tournament. And you know, just join the Discord if you want to learn how to do everything that you see our runners doing here, because everybody in that Discord is just incredibly helpful at a single turn. So I definitely appreciate what they've done just for me, and I can imagine I'm not the only one that they have helped out like that. So, huge shout out to everybody who is willing to answer my stupid questions. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you see like all these glitches and you don't know what they're doing, the best way to actually learn how to do, like, why they're doing all of these glitches that they're doing and whatever, just come in and be on commentary with someone who knows what they're doing. I learned so much by calming, I think it was No Logic last year with Mal, and I learned a heap of information by just coming in and not knowing anything and just asking, hey, what is this? Why is this happening? And just being the voice of the audience. So we definitely love see an experienced person asking questions. And just kind of reassuring that, you know, it's not impossible. You can learn all of this. Oh, there was a quake on Moldorm 2? Oh no, okay. Your point is that it's risky to bounce because BDI is just isolating this chest forever. But not 100% sure why he just dashed into the pit, but all right, let's see this Moldorm bounce. Maybe just more comfortable with it on the right side rather than the left, but like I don't know why you would dash into the pit. Okay, this looks fine, I guess. Oh no, he saved and quit! No! Oh no! Not like this! Oh, that is tragic, honestly. I agree with our tracker Holy Smoke here. I think that setup would have worked. Yeah, bye forever, Moldorm 2. Until I need to go and do it again. Meanwhile, Muffins in Ice Palace here. BDI in front of Escape. This is new info for us, so we are still looking for that Quake Medallion. We also need a way into the top of Hera. Oh, Quake is a way into the top of Hera, because you can get there from Mire, of course. So yeah, it's just a Quake hunt so far. We have found all 4 swords. Yeah, BDI going and getting that extra key, even though he probably won't need it. Alright, nothing there. I believe Muffins checked Dark Cross earlier, so I don't think that that's the answer. Very clean 6-slash there from Muffins. And that's Cold Stare. Sorted. Oh, we did pick up the powder, and our tracker astutely pointing out that Muffins did a fake powder earlier, and BDI did not. So we may see that, especially since BDI still needs to do Skull Woods, and that's semi on the path. Or is this going? Okay, we're going to Pod. I see. Alright, yeah, Pod is completely untouched by both runners because it's a pendant. Oh, and Muffin's doing some pot speed. Let's go. trying to spike the key out of the basement here. I wonder if he's gonna reset if this isn't, or if he doesn't care because swamp's dependent. That's just a compass. Okay, and we are gonna save and quit. Yeah, I mean swamp's dependent, so you're not trying to keep that key around for swamp purposes. Might as well just try and get the easily obtainable, well, easily obtainable big key. And now I'm wondering, is this last location for Muffins? So BDI still has a couple of things left, as we do find that hook shot, so we will not see a second attempt at the Moldorm bounce. So yeah, for those just joining us, we're hunting for the Quake Medallion. BDI unfortunately tried to bounce over the Moldorm gap, but had a tactical save and quit at the top of GT, so is a dungeon behind, and not the dungeon that you want to be behind. Oh, is that bomb even good? I'm not 100% up to date on the science portion. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, well we found Bombos, but that's not the cookie that we need. Just 300 bucks there. Now, does Helma have an item? And I believe the answer to that is no. No item on Helma. Thank you, holy smoke. Yeah, I think the long pause on BDI's side was checking the tracker to see, does Helma have an item? No, okay. Heck this, I'm out of here. Yes, it's definitely logically possible for Quake to be the first chest in Swamp. We have Mirror, we have Flippers, we have Dark World access, so it's totally possible. That may be what Muffins is going for here, actually. So there is a 1 out of 10 chance that the small key could just be in the first chest in Swamp like it is forced in No Glitches. Probably slightly higher since it does have logical implications. But we just say 1 out of 10 because reasons. It's a lot easier to say 1 out of 10 than 1 out of 11.1. And there we go. We've got our cookie. Muffins has entered go mode at 1:15. And we're gonna take the low route to Misery Mire here. BDI does get that crystal out of Skull Woods. Oh no! Muffins, you gotta kill the bird! No, dude. Oh, Muffin's gonna... I mean, he's on red mail, so I think it's only half a heart, but... Alright, BDI gonna do Smith Chain and turn in the powder here. Unfortunately, just not the answer, and being behind a GT climb puts this solidly in Muffin's court, so... Muffin's game to lose at this point, but never over until Pig blows up, so... See how this turns out. Okay, so yeah, this is the losers bracket match. So the winner of this game gets the honor of facing Tam in the next rounds. Who I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, won the last HMG tournament. So of course means they're terrible at the game and know nothing. I'm setting up the AD Spooky here. Oh, didn't quite get the item dash the first time, but got the second one. BDI maybe feeling the nerves of the seat at this point. Like an hour 20, an hour 20 is about the max amount of time you expect to ever spend on an HMG seed. And if you're not in go mode at this point, like you have to think, well, my opponent probably is. So just some unfortunate luck on BDI's side and an unfortunate input at the wrong time. Trying to get back to Dark Death Mountain. Not 100% sure what he's going for here. Muffins with the second try hook dash hairpot here. Oh, we're gonna do Hookshot Cave, of course. Where was Quake? Quake was the first chest of Swamp Palace, which has been available. I think it was available before Moon Pearl, actually. So yeah, just on the unfortunate end of a medallion hunt, BDI also had a snafu where he saved and quit while trying to Moldorm bounce. So we'll probably just reclaim GT here. Yes, Muffins did check that from the front. I believe he last located it. Actually, no, that's a lie. He still has Smith Chain available that he definitely could have done. Alright, so we're gonna see the river clip into Ganon Hole here, which is something that I know how to do, just, like, I don't really like it. For that reason, you saw Muffins kind of stutter stepping there. I don't really like how precise it is. No 1-in-1 for Ganon, but not really required with Burna and Half Magic. Get a 2-in-1 and... Oh, okay, Silver Surfer here from BDI. Which is fun. This is, Silver Surfer can be required to get the Moon Pearl, but if the Moon Pearl's not in there, you can get in there via a swim clip, which is a little faster. Muffin's not going for the try-hard double setup there. Low and steady, and that is an exploding pig. Get your GG's in chat for Muffins. He is far enough away that he can't fall on the bridge here. And he will move on. Base Tamp. And I imagine BDI had his eyes glued to the race room there. And forfeit comes in pretty quickly. And we are joined by our second place finisher, BDI, GG.
GG's.
And also by our first place finisher, Muffins, GG.
GG's.
GG's, Muffins.
GG's, BDI.
Yeah, so that was a nice 40-minute Quake hunt ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so BDI got the Hylia Island sword pretty early and used it to great effect. Yeah, so what I guess what were your thoughts on the seeds?
Yeah, I mean, I was swordless for quite a while, and having gone a completely different route and walking past 3 of them almost. But I know it's game 3. Game 3 is always a bit nerve-wracking, and when it was like just the hammer and Quake, I was like, there's so many places it could be, and then at some point, yeah, I got hammer, I got hookshot, which I wasn't really worried about hookshot, but then it was just a Quake hunt, and I was like, oh my god, it could be literally anywhere almost. But I wanted specifically to check Swamp, because it's a horrible location.
Yeah.
So
That was gonna be my, oh, this exists, I should probably go there last. I was heading to climb for the second time, because I for some reason pushed down I don't know why I pushed down, but I saved and quit up trying to bounce.
oh no.
Yeah, you were heading toward the edge of the pit, and I think you just released and repressed it, and yeah, that happens to everyone.
Yeah, it was on the pixel, I'm pretty sure as well. Like the explosion was on the frame, and I was in a good position, and then I just
So
it is what it is.
Malmo in chat said that she thinks it would have worked.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It looks really good. I was getting scared that Quake was just in the validation chest, which is why I was going back there, but it really messed up my route of taking the GT warp and doing all the glove stuff immediately after.
Yeah, well, even if it was there, like you would have just hard isolated it anyway. So, but yeah, it was just first chest of Swamp Palace, which Muffins didn't quite last locate. I think you still had Smith Chain left, but not a lot left. Not a lot.
I had a few one-offs. I left some really terrible checks. I left Agina and Ice Rod Cave. I never did Graveyard Ledge. Nice. And Mimic Cave as well. So and then Smith Chain. So yeah,
weird when you have Mirror.
Yep. Yeah, because I did Kak and Fu together, and I did Desert, and I just didn't want to do Agina because it's so slow. And I was like, fine, I've already left Ice Road Cave. I'll leave this too. At least we didn't have any more crashes this time.
Yeah, it's finally done.
I think 3 crashes between us for the 4 games that we played. Oh dear.
Unfortunately, BDI, your tournament is at an end. But do you have any thoughts about HMG or the tournament, or just in general?
Yeah, I'm surprised I got some wins, to be honest. HMG is more my not super sweaty, just I want to play Rando for fun. Let's boot up some glitches, but happy with my results and good luck against Tam Muffins.
Yeah. So this is also the end of my tournament series.
No, I mean Tam only won the last one, I think. So I think you're fine.
Yeah, their name is on the
their name is on the sign. Yep. They're obviously just washed. It's fine. It'll be fine.
I shall continue to sweep the Australian side of Rando then.
All right. Well, with that confident statement, I guess we can call this a stream.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks, Holy Smoke, for tracking, and SpeedGaming. Thanks again, BDI, for the series.
And next race in about half an hour here on the same channel. So stay tuned, gamers. I am secretly a sliver. Thank you again to Holy Smoke for tracking and Phoenix for monitoring our restream here. Have a great day, everyone.